and we'll get into it. Okay. Mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Why is it not working? Why is it not working? Hold on, Chad. Hold on. Mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Damn. Okay. I don't know why it's screaming like that. Why is it screaming like that? Hold on, Chad. I'm trying to figure out this why it's whining. Mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2. Wait a minute. Are you guys hearing that loud scream of the microphone? Are you guys hearing that loud scream of the microphone? I'm trying to figure out why is it doing that. That's horrible. Mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay, that sounds good now. The screaming stopped. I don't know. Why. Why was it doing that? But all right. All right. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. How do we connect this again? Okay, that should be connected. All right. Your opinion on coffee enema. So coffee enemas are actually good based off my research and what I've come across in most of like these earlier books from some of these great physicians. They've actually utilized the coffee enema as a way to really cleanse out the intestines. So based off what I know, the coffee enemas are very, very good, basically. So yes, that's actually fine. Hello, sir. I've been interested in your products. Have been trying to contact you for weeks via your website, email, Insta, DM, but it seems it's not working. What's the best way to contact you? Greetings. So here's what. Emails, I get hundreds of emails a day, so it's kind of somewhat difficult to keep up with the emails. It's best for you to text a number to my shop. So just text a number to my shop or call the shop during from like 1 o'clock to 6 o'clock. From 1 to 6, my assistant is normally here, and you can basically reach her. Okay. Yeah. All right. Are you going to grow coffee in Jamaica? Um, we don't really grow coffee like growing coffee in Jamaica. Jamaica naturally just have a lot of coffees. It's not something that we grow. There's coffee all over the place, basically. Remember, Jamaica is like one of the biggest producers of coffee. Blue Mountain coffee comes from Jamaica, so it's not something that we're gonna grow just wild everywhere. All right. Okay, tribe. So go ahead. If you got a question for me, one question, okay, and you can call the number. Now, if you're calling and I'm not answering because somebody else is already on the line, okay? So it can get a little bit hectic when everybody's calling at once. So if you notice that I'm on the phone, don't call while I'm on the phone because I'm not going to be able to answer you, okay? So you can go ahead and you can call in. The number is pinned in the comment section. As you can see, Bella has the number there. You can call in. All right? Yes. For everybody on YouTube, within the YouTube space, the number is 347-337-4067. Okay? This is so good. Mm. How about the worldwide customer? Is a number phone work on WhatsApp? Yes. So for okay, so for people who's worldwide, you contact us through WhatsApp, just the same. Okay? Yeah. If I already answer your questions, there's no point calling in if I answer your question already. How do you make the call? You simply just call the number that's pinned at the bottom of the comment section. Do you see the number that Bella has right there? 347-337-4067. Okay. Yes, okay, so the number is also on WhatsApp. So you can call us to WhatsApp just the same. Doesn't matter. If you're international, you call the number to WhatsApp. Okay, for anybody on YouTube, the number, if you want to call in to ask a question, is 347-337-4067. Okay? Do we pay you for making phone calls? That's kind of funny. No. Okay, hold on. It's been a while. Give me a second here.
Hello?
Greetings.
Hello?
Greetings. You can't hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. How are you doing today?
I'm not so fine at all because I've been following you for some time and I
Mm-hmm.
try to do the things the right way because I had what your parasite, your colon,
Mm-hmm.
and your femosis. But I cannot seem to get it right because I'm breaking out on my hands that is burning me so bad and I stay constipated even when I eat a lot of food.
Mm. Yeah. Okay.
And I'm breaking so bad on the top of my hands like am I
Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. How do I do this? Um.
because it hurts, it burns, and it keeps um nursing home.
Okay. 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 So basically, you've been on the parasite and the colon cleanse.
Well, I just started because I can't do both at the same time because, like I said, I work in a nursing home and
Mm-hmm.
I goes like I leave my house at 4 o'clock in the morning
Mm-hmm.
and don't get home till like 6 or 5 something in the evening. So
Mm.
when I tried to do the colon cleanser, it stopped me and it really made me very constipated. I mean, not constipated. It just made my stool soft that I couldn't still push it out.
Mm. I see. And that's just on the parasite cleanse.
No, I wasn't taking the parasite. I was just taking the colon cleanser because, like I said, it was just too much for me. I cannot pull the tea because I have the tea and
Mm-hmm.
the pills. And I also do the lymphatic system. That right there makes me sweat because I wasn't sweating for a long time. But that, and I, I jumped on a trampoline,
Mm-hmm.
so it's making me sweat a little bit, and it's bringing mucus out of me. But
Good.
as the colon cleanser, it's
Mm-hmm.
just like my stomach is not taking, you know, very, I don't know how can I say it, but it's not coping with it or something like that. I'm not sure what
Uh,
to say.
all right. So when you take the colon cleanse, what exactly do you experience?
Well, it's still, I don't go to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
I don't go to the bathroom at all. And I drink a lot of water. And that's the problem too. I drink so much water that when I drink a pee so much that's it just comes out of me.
Mm. All
And
right.
somebody told me I should sip it, and I try to do that. It doesn't work.
All right. So here's what. Um, and you took okay. So you take 3 capsules of the colon
In the
cleanse
morning,
in the morning, right, and the evening, also
yeah.
alongside the cup of colon tea in the morning and the evening as well, correct?
No, I don't. That's why I said I don't have time for that. I just take the colon cleanser, the pills, the capsule.
But that's not how it works. You can't say you don't have time for it. You have to do what you have to do if you're looking for the result. You see?
So I have to take the tea and
Yeah, that's why it's a kit.
okay,
That's why it's a kit. Okay, so keep in mind that when you take it in a capsule form, it's more like a slow release, right? So you're looking to get a quick release and a slow release. That's why you get the liquid and the capsules. The liquid is going to basically soften up the fecal stones and the fecal sludge and the hardened fecal matter within the pockets of the intestines, right? And as it clears out, the capsules comes in afterwards and start to strip off any kind of a parasites of the lining, right? And also initiate the peristalsis to get the intestines cleansed out properly. So combining the capsules and the tea together gives you the deficient cleansing that you're looking for. So you can't try to override and not drink the teas and just take the capsules, even though they're going to work, but together they work more efficiently. Now, let me ask you this question. While you're doing the cleanse, are you still eating meat and
but
starches?
oh no, I've been stopped eating meat. I do go after like a lot of fruit. I just don't go after a lot of vegetables.
I see.
And then I go after a lot of because I don't do really pasta and rice and nothing like that. And if I do, I eat a lot of chickpeas,
Mm-hmm.
um, seaweed chips, um, stuff like that. I don't really eat the food because I got a sluggish gut.
All right. So,
My gut's sluggish.
here's what you're gonna do for me to improve your gut health. You're going to utilize yellow dragon fruits. You're gonna do yellow dragon fruits. You're gonna make tamarind juice. You're also gonna use prune juice. Okay.
Hmm.
So generally, you want to use everything that's available to you to improve your gut health. So prune juice, even by itself, is great enough to start to loosen up your colon. Do the prune juice, do the tamarind juice, do the yellow dragon fruit, and do the colon cleansing capsules and the teas. That's gonna clean you out. It's impossible for it not to be cleansed out if you're applying everything that you have.
Hmm.
Okay, and
And I also,
mhm.
oh, I was gonna say I also have low blood in white cells and red cells. I mean, I could fax you all my because I could fax you all my records from my doctor, my blood test, because for some time they've been running tests on me. They want to do a bone marrow test on me, and I refuse to do a bone marrow test. They want to go into the back of my spine and do a blood out, do a biopsy,
Oh, that's
and I
scary.
refuse to do it. Yeah, I refuse because they don't know why my blood is my white blood cell and my low blood cell is low, and I stay cold all the
You
time.
see, yeah, because you're anemic. If you have low red blood cell count, you're gonna be anemic. Now, what we know about having low blood count is when you have parasites eating up the hemoglobins. Okay.
Hmm.
Now, natural chlorophyll is gonna build back your red and your white blood cells
I
pretty
do
fast.
that. I do the chlorophyll so much that it works.
Where did you get the chlorophyll?
I got it from you. I make it from off of your brain. I the cilantro,
Mm-hmm.
the parsley, the apples, but I do green apples.
Green apples. Okay. So here's what you're gonna do. Keep doing the green juice, but additionally look into getting some spirulina and some chlorella.
Chlorella, okay.
Okay, richer
I'm
like
glad I know you.
so. Okay, so here's the thing. I do have it. It's just not on the website right now. We do have it though, but just not on the website. Okay,
I seen
so
the results.
Huh?
The bazaar, the food bazaar,
Uh-huh.
it got spirulina and plus the other one you just named.
All right, so get you some. So here's what. Complete the colon cleanse the proper way, because also dealing with any kind of a condition, you have to clean your colon. Everything starts in the gut. If your colon is compromised, everything else is compromised.
Exactly.
All right,
And that's
so
what I try to follow.
right, so go through and do the colon and do the colon cleanse properly, and I would actually prefer for you to do the colon and the parasite cleanse together.
Okay, the parasite and after that I do the parasite cleanser, right? For like 7 days. I do take shower every 3 days.
Okay, that's fine. But what I'm saying, I want you to do the colon and the parasite cleanse together now.
And that's a lot of pills for me to just remove down.
Well, do you want to get the result or not?
I know, yes, I know. Yeah, I do. I really do.
All right, so something you have to do. You have to do what you got to do. All right. So yeah, nothing is just easy. It normally requires some effort or some discipline and some willpower. So go through, do the colon and the parasite cleanse together. Do the trampoline daily to move the lymphatic system. Do the green juice, get the spirulina, and get the chlorella. Okay,
Mhm.
and stay hydrated, and just go through the process. Okay,
Mhm. Mhm.
after a month, you hit me up and let me know how you're progressing.
Yeah, because after me drinking so much, I run to the bathroom like every 5 minutes, every 10 minutes. Keep on drinking, and then when you touch my skin, my fingers, they so wrinkled and they don't come back tip to. I mean, after I went to squeeze the tip of my finger,
Mm-hmm.
this don't come back for a while,
Yeah.
and that's when I know I'm hydrated. But I drank so much water.
All right. So cayenne pepper will thin your blood and increase the circulation.
I haven't tried but 2 things of cayenne pepper per week. So I basically put all my meals are in my the green drink that you
Mm-hmm.
use.
Okay.
That's really good.
Okay. All right. So apply everything we talked about and call me in a month. Let me know how is everything progressing.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right. You're welcome. Until next time.
Yeah.
All right, tribe. Go ahead. Somebody else can go ahead and call in. Greetings. All right. Your background is too loud. I guess you're driving.
Oh yeah, let me put my Bluetooth on. Yeah,
Yeah. Your background is too loud though. I guess it's kind of like way too loud.
oh yeah, it's good. I'm in a semi truck.
I see. Yeah.
Oh, but
You probably have to give me a call back when you're more quiet because it's pretty loud.
oh okay. Uh, Thank you.
All right. All right. Whoever was calling in just now, go ahead. The background is kind of too loud, so I can't really concentrate if the background is too loud. All right. Greetings.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah. How you doing today?
Yeah, man. I'm doing fine. Greetings, greetings.
All right. So,
So
mhm.
basically, uh, for me, that's not a question. I have a testimony to share with you, man. Basically, first of all, I want to say, you're really brave to do this thing. Sharing your knowledge with us, and I mean, with the thing that happened with me, I don't know if I have the definitely have the strength to do it. So shout out to you, man. But me, as I was saying, I was getting involved in politics, and I was speaking against Zionists and the political states of Israel and the Middle East and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I was talking about them on Omegle. You probably know this platform.
Mm.
And I was talking that I was saying that they were actually controlling everything, like the media, the food industry, everything. Basically, like from the smallest thing to the biggest. And a couple weeks after this, I started seeing cars in front of my house. Um, like that sensation of being watched and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Cars were there like tinted windows and then another week passed by and I was about to eat. I mean, actually, I was eating and then I ate something and then it was like dude, it was like an apple and a piece of cheese. I know I shouldn't eat dairy and stuff, but I was eating cheese at this time. And then when I bit into it, it was like rock hard, which cheese is not fucking art.
Mm.
So I ate it, and I just started immediately feeling bad, like I was poisoned. And then since that day, everything went down. I was like, what the fuck is that? I was trying to tell people in my family, but they were seeing me as crazy. Uh, and then I was getting paranoid and stuff. And it was justified because I saw cars and stuff. So um, I don't remember everything because from that time it was starting getting real weird and bizarre. But I just remember ending up at the gate of the hospital, and then they shredded me like I was some weirdo doing some type of psychosis and stuff. But I was fully awakened. Like I knew what I was saying. I was not saying dumb shit. I was literally saying things that's really happening, which is um, you know. Israel funding a genocide in Palestine and stuff like this. And basically, I they keep me against my will at the hospital, asking me to take pills, which I did not take because I was like how the fuck I'm eating a cheese in the comfort of my house, and I'm being poisoned, which I did being poisoned because as soon as I ate it, I was feeling dizzy. Like I actually felt like my heart beat was going up and like weird. Like, and this is all within like a week or so after talking a lot on Omegle.
Mm.
And I stayed 2 weeks, and I remember the psychiatrist that was seeing me at the time. He asked it to the jury to keep me there again like another 2 weeks, and I had to go to the court and fight for my freedom, and I did, and I won. So I was freed after. But so for me at that moment, I just realized that Babylon can go deep, and that you know and that's the thing I love to say. I say to people, find me one Christian, one Muslim, one black man in power who's the head of a corporation, CEO, a brand, media, in the political figure. Like there's none. They're all Zionists. They're all a product of Rockefeller, a friend of them, or family. So for me, it was like a wake up call. That we will not won against them, but we can for sure free our soul and free our mind and live a different type of way. A part of this.
Interesting. So,
Yeah, it is.
let me ask you this. So, how did you think they poisoned the cheese?
and, and yes, and I knew you was about to ask this. And sorry if I talk like slowly, man. I hear myself in like double in the background, but so for me, I think that they didn't want to kill me because if they wanted to kill me, they could 100% done it. That was not the whole point. I think they wanted to show me that they can they can get you wherever you are, whoever you are, and when they want. There's no the possibility are endless. If they want, they'll get to you in your own comfort of your house while you're sleeping, while you snacking on your favorite food, whatever it is you eating, whatever is idle, whatever is flesh, whatever is they'll come to you. So for me, I really you're really inspiring me to keep going, even though, like I said again, if I die, at least I'll die knowing that I die for a good cause, and this information being spread, which is is similar as you doing. You're spreading. For you, it's on the food wise and health part of it. But for me, it was political at this time, and
I see,
so
but
I just want to say, be careful with. I mean, I know you won't stop, but if it go crazy, they could make you stop, and you'll be that scared that you'll be like, oh shit. So
all right. So okay. So,
and
mhm.
when you on the internet, they see your face, they know your name, they see your name, so it's easy to know who you are and locate you. So
So
because otherwise, I live in a small town, there's no I don't draw attention other than on the internet.
okay. So basically, what you're saying is, based off what you were sharing, they basically pull a stunt to intimidate you, to put you in fear,
Yes,
right? All right. So okay. So what I will say to you is this, okay? Since you have more of a political approach, right? Obviously, you wouldn't try to go up against politicians if you know that you don't have certain level of a stance to defend yourself or to protect yourself. So that was kind of like you have to kind of calculate calculate what you're doing. Otherwise, you'll become like easy
yes,
prey.
no, definitely now I know this, but you have an audience. I get this. You have a we can back you up, but still,
Uh,
I heard you say like the big C. Like I know in a way you as yourself you scared to even say the word. You know that if you say that like they could come at you, and I know how you feel because this is how I felt afterward. I was like, I never was that scared of my life. Even in the hospital, they were they put me in a type of. I was not even on a normal bed. They put me like in an isolated room, watching me, and like I felt like they were even there in the hospital, like making sure I was not saying stuff to the staff and like because like I don't remember exactly everything what I said, but I remember at that time like I think Israel was attacking Palestine, and I just spoke on it and like a couple other things as well. But in a way, I just forgot a lot because it's just traumatizing, you know, to that it can go that far, you know.
You see.
But but it's definitely a warning. It's definitely fear tactics. I can agree with this. But and but the weirdest part for me is that how could they get into my house? You know, the only possible way I can see is that when I'm sleeping
Mm.
or when I'm away, going to the groceries or whatever. So and it could be done. You know, well, I mean, they have the resource to do it. They have all the money in the world, all the highest hitman, the technology. You know, so and I'll say maybe it's Mossad. I don't know, but when you talk against them, they'll be mad. I know you don't talk specifically about them, but me, I did. So
I see.
I just want to say like you're really courageous to do this and keep going, man.
Well,
Thank you for everything that you do
you're,
for the love, man.
you're welcome. Okay, so what I will say,
Blessing.
what I will say to you is this, right? Generally, okay, you wouldn't want to enter into or approach into an arena which is not in alignment with your purpose in that sense. Yes, I get the whole thing
Yes, sir.
that you can, you know, like be somewhat like a truth teller or trying to expose corporations or whatever not. But also, if you're going to speak against certain corporation in terms of the political arena, you got to have some kind. I mean, you know,
But
that's like a big battle for you to take on.
I
Now,
yes I you know I now it definitely changes my whole perspective. Now I know that in politics there's nothing good. That's it. You know, there's nothing good in politics. Anyway, you know, I was just trying to, you know, raise awareness and bring truth to the people, but like they're docile. You know, they don't even understand it. Even now, probably in your chat, they're probably like, what the fuck is he saying? But it's the truth. You know, they'll get you if they want to, and
all right, so
just for you wondering and wanting answers. But it is what it is, man. It's a crooked world, you know.
all right, I see. All right, so I'm gonna leave you now, but I'm just gonna give you a few insight and advice, right? In terms of
Yes, I.
basically, you have to understand that politics is run by you know people who have
It's corrupted, man.
certain level of a control, and it's being run by people who's somewhat
Yeah,
in a
too
more
much control. Yeah,
egoistical nature. So what I'm saying is, if you're going out there to pick a fight with them, but you're not strong enough for that, then that's kind of like you're becoming easy prey.
Do,
Secondly,
but that's my question to you. Do you think anyone is strong enough to fight them?
well, that's what I'm about to explain to you. It's like I said before, you shouldn't take approach in certain arenas if you're not strong enough for it. Okay? Now remember, everything is spiritual before it becomes
Yeah.
physical. If you're not spiritually strong enough to take on certain things because it's not in alignment with your purpose, then you should basically leave it alone. You see what I'm saying? Because
I mean,
just by them intimidating you, they shattered your nervous system. I can hear it in your voice. You see?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All
Yeah,
right. So
that's definitely true, man. I can agree more than this.
all right. So here's what you know. Work on your nervous system, do your breath work, your meditation, and look past that, and just get in alignment with your purpose. All right, you can
Oh yeah, man.
go up to go fight a whole bunch of corporations if
A
you know.
bunch of
All right,
corporated, corrupted businessmen with a suit and tie. Nah, I don't do this. But
all right. So
I thought I could, just
I'm gonna
hey,
I'm
it
gonna
is what it is, man.
I'm gonna have to leave you now because we have other callers trying to get in though.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
All right, so
You take care, man.
yeah.
Thank you for doing what you do, man.
All right,
Bless up.
so take care. All right.
Take care, man.
Greetings, Sheila.
Hello.
Greetings.
Yes. I wanted to know, do I supposed to take the cayenne every day? Yes. I wanted to know, do I supposed to take the cayenne every day?
Um, so, Sheila, I can't really hear you. Your signal is bad. Okay, so I can't really hear you. Greetings.
Greetings.
How are you?
I'm good, brother. I see you talk about HBS a lot. Can you break it down for me? Talk more about biofilms and how to eradicate it from the nervous system.
Did you say HPV or HSV?
HBS.
HVS?
Yes.
No, that's HSV.
Oh, uh, SSB. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so basically what it is, it's actually just a parasite. The virus of it comes from a parasite. So clearly, whenever you go get tested, they'll say that hey, you got HSV. So it's actually a parasite that hides away inside of the nervous system, right? So generally, in order for you to get rid of it, you have to do intense parasite cleansing and re-strengthening back of your immunological system. However, when you're doing a parasite cleanse, there's different factors to be considered. You have to kill the adult parasites, also kill the parasite eggs, but you have to also break up the biofilm and remove the heavy metals, since parasites also hide behind heavy metals. Right now, when it comes to breaking up biofilm, we're talking about stuff like obviously oregano oil, black seed oil, all right, papaya seeds. Those things break up biofilm in the body. So generally, the parasite cleansing protocol that you're doing needs to include a variety of different herbs that can kill the parasites, right, and also kill the eggs and disrupt and break up the biofilm.
Got it. One last question, 'cause I know people want to get through. Why do you test negative in the blood for HSV but test positive for IgG?
What do you test positive for in the blood but test negative for IgG?
Yes, why do you test negative for HSV in the blood but positive for HSV when it comes to IgG?
I've actually not know anybody who has that, who has tests negative in the blood but positive on the IgG, right? But generally, what they're looking for when they're testing is your immunological response to a threat, basically. So the heavier your parasitic load is, more you're going to have more white blood cells in circulation of the body, and that's what they test for, to know the range of you being positive for HSV, basically, right?
I'm
But
only asking because I tested myself with that.
yeah,
I was negative in the blood, but I was positive with IgG.
I see. Ultimately, it doesn't really matter. The main focus should be eliminating the Philoskopia parasite from your body, so that your health can be restored back to normal, right? Now, since that is the case, I'm assuming that your diet is already cleaned up. You already stopped eating dead animals, right?
Yeah, 6 years ago.
Processed foods. So right now, you're going to be focusing on parasite cleansing and strengthening of your immunological system. Some of the key herbs that you're going to look into utilizing is going to be cat's claw. The cat's claw is going to strengthen the immune system. In fact, cat's claw directly eliminates HSV, actually. It actually targets it and eliminates it, right? So cat's claw is going to be one of the main herb that is a must have. Secondly, oregano oil. Oregano oil, you can put the oregano oil, dilute the oregano oil, apply it to the lower part of your spine before you go to bed at night. Also, you can take the oregano oil capsules diluted in a carrier oil as well. Okay, and then aside from that, also party arco. Let's not forget the party arco. Those are essential. Okay,
How do you feel about Contribo and Anima?
I mean those are antiparasitics too, very powerful antiparasitics. They're not directly in correlation to HSV, but they do kill the other varieties of parasites, right? So basically, the contributor is a powerhouse, potent in iron. The animal is a more stronger antiparasitic. It's called Guinean weed, so it's a more antiparasitic than even the contribo. Contribo is more of potent in iron. Okay.
Okay, okay, but I know a lot of people want to get through to you, so we're gonna keep you long. Thank you so much.
All right, sure, brother. Until next time, and remember that you can always book a consultation, and I can create a protocol for you and bring you through the whole cleansing experience.
Thank you, brother. Peace and love.
All right, one love. All right, next caller, go ahead. Uh, it seems as if a lot is going in the comment section. Sheila, can you just text me because it's about cayenne pepper, and so we do have a lot of people calling. The cayenne pepper, just text me. The cayenne pepper, you take the cayenne pepper around. You can do it for 3 days out of the week, and you're pretty much good. Your signal is very bad, so your call's not coming through that clearly. Let me check the comment section because I don't know what's be going on down here. Is sauna good every day? So generally, if you want to go into the sauna every day, you can do so if you want to. All right. So here's what. To the brother who called in earlier, and he was saying that like he was on an app, and he was speaking against like a certain group of people on within the political arena, and I was saying to him that hey, okay, if that's a battle that you basically taking on that battle, then you have to be strong enough to do so, right? So basically, if you're going up against politicians or people of certain political order, if they take offense to what you're saying and they start coming after you, basically, I mean, you got to be strong enough to withstand that. Aside from that, if you know you're not, then you kind of want to just, you know, leave it alone, basically, because it's not like you airing them out is going to really change anything. It's not like you telling people about a group of people and what they're doing is going to really change anything, especially if those people run your whole society, your whole country, and everything like that. You get what I'm saying? So you somewhat have to choose your battle, but also if it's not in alignment with your purpose and you don't have the spiritual strength or the authority to move in that energy, then it's kind of like you're picking up something that you can't handle. You get what I'm saying? Now, me on the other hand, I'm in a whole different caliber. Okay, this is my purpose when it comes to health and vitality. Okay, I come from a long lineage of medicine men and medicine women, and I'm spiritually strong to do the kind of work that I do. You get what I'm saying? So also, I'm not a fearful person. I don't want to absorb fear. I cannot be intimidated. Nobody can gang stalk me. No, none of that, right? And I focus my energy and my attention within what I'm here to do, which is to heal people. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to go out there going after a corporation. That's none of my business. Okay, I give people the knowledge and the wisdom so they know how to move and they know how to navigate. But if other people want to become victim to corporation, that's on them. Okay, I'm just here to give you the wisdom and the knowledge which is going to help you to navigate life, basically. Okay, so yeah, so it's not a case where I need to be careful of what I'm doing because also over the years, I do kind of get similar where people's be like, hey, yo, you need to be careful. And I'm like, listen, what you're experiencing is not my reality. Also, I don't move in fear. You get what I'm saying? I'm also very spiritually protected and guided. I cannot be touched. Okay? Literally. So again, if you don't have the spiritual power, okay, or the spiritual gravity, right, and then you're right for you to move into certain arenas, then just leave it alone and stay in alignment with your purpose. Okay. Tribe, you know what's so funny? I actually didn't realize that my battery was all the way down. Like literally, I only got like 10% battery left on here, but I might have to just plug it in. But the thing is, I'm not gonna be able to take the calls anymore because once I plug the system out, I can't take no more calls. You get what me I say? Yeah, yeah, basically. All right, so I'm not gonna be able to take any more calls because my battery is going down. Let me disconnect it from the system. All right. All right, now. Okay, so here's what: if you feel like you've ate something or somebody have poisoned you, then drink activated charcoal. Okay, activated charcoal will neutralize any poison. If it's something that's affecting you like a longer overtime in that sense, keep drinking the activated charcoal and do colon cleanse to flush out your gut. There's also another herb we call cola nut, or it's called bitter cola. Okay, in Jamaica we call it bisi. The Africans call it koala nut or bitter kola, and that neutralizes any kind of a poison in that sense. Okay, so you can look into utilizing those to neutralize anything that, or any kind of a potential poison that may have been snuck into your food or whatever it is that you've suspected in some form of a foreplay that have been done in that sense. Okay, so yeah, move forward, move forward and get in alignment with your purpose, basically. Yeah. Bissy, yeah, listen, Bissy is a powerhouse. I have like a big jar of Bissy. Like, I don't left Bissy nowhere. Bissy and charcoal, I always have that. I always have that. hmm Basically. Yep, eat the right foods and drink the right herbs. Remember, the body can heal itself from anything, any obstruction, any pollution, any heavy metals, any parasites, anything the body can go through its restoration. Your skin alone kind of, shows you, because think about the amount of time that you've cut yourself in your life, right? Your skin just heals. The body just heals. You never have to be like, oh, please heal. The body knows immediately that, hey, there's a wound, right? And so what your body does is sends white blood cells to go coagulate the area to stop the bleeding, and then it starts to basically mend it, start to heal that wound. So as you can tell, the body has its own what we call sentience of intelligence. Okay, it has its own sentience, so it's aware of itself. Okay, so likewise, internally, whenever there's any kind of a complication or a problem, best believe that your body knows that there is a problem that needs to be corrected. Most of the time is because you're getting in the way of your own healing, and therefore the body never gets to heal, right? But understand that this is a supercomputer, okay? Supercomputer, cosmic intelligence. The vehicle is wired and it's very, very intelligent, very, very aware. I mean, think about the fact that all technology that you have today is wired off them copying the schematics of each organ in your body and the workings of your body. All the devices that you have right now, even the very AI technology, right? Literally, hmm all constructed off of the schematics as the blueprint of your body. hmm weight loss suggestion, obviously, not eating fatty foods, animal products, you give that a break. Fruits, vegetable, engage in a 12-day fasting and exercise, you'll gradually lose the weight that the body doesn't really need. It's not really hard for weight loss. Okay, the problem with losing weight is most people are not able to assert the willpower and the discipline that they need, right? But yeah, just start juicing, and do a 12-day fast, juice fasting, and eating fruits and working out, and you lost pounds easy just by you not eating anything. The body starts to focus on consuming the fat that's already been built up. So if anybody that's out there that you truly want to experience like fat loss, don't be coming on the internet trying to buy no flat tummy tea. Don't be compressing your organs with no waist trainer. Understand that the moment you stop eating foods or cooked foods or animal products, the body starts to metabolize the backed up fat. The body starts to feed on it to basically burn that out to use it as a source of energy. So fasting is going to be the best kind of a weight loss because what? The body also removes the excess fat that's not needed. So you tend to get more like a more cut out. Like when you lose fat in the right places, right? Yes, fasting, juice fasting, 12 days on juice, natural juices gonna do the trick, gonna do the job. All right? Yeah, basically. Okay. What of borderline diabetes? I mean, generally it's when the pancreas is like it's producing insulin, but it's not producing sufficient amount of insulin. So therefore, it's considered to be borderline diabetes because it's like, yo, you're right there on the spectrum. If the insulin production become more or less, then you're gonna be in a deficit right there where, you start to have problem now for the body to metabolize the sugar in your blood. Remember, when the insulin gets released from the pancreas, right? The insulin act like a key that open up the cells, and therefore then your blood cells can metabolize the sugar for energy. So when there's not sufficient amount of insulin, all that sugar just stays in your bloodstream, and now you have high blood sugar. You see, so borderline diabetes is when the amount of the amount of insulin that's being secreted from the pancreas is like not enough. Okay, so you can increase that by what? Bitter melon will fix that. Also, cucumber juice takes off stress off the pancreas because there's a compound in cucumber juice that acts like insulin in the body. We have string bean, the skin of the string beans that also contain natural insulin. You can consume that. That will basically take off the stress off of your pancreas. But the bitter melon is a game changer. You can go do the research. You'll see all the clinical applications and clinical studies how bitter melon have 100% healed the pancreas. It looks just like the pancreas too. You know how nature tends to show similarities in terms of the geometry to know that there's a correspondence between something. So when something look like something, there's a correspondence between it. That's kind of like how nature works and how the ancestors were able to know when certain things were also good for certain things because they're shaped like the organs. You see? Yes. Do you recommend fasting first before parasite cleanse or vice versa? God, it's not really because it's hard for you to fast when you have a high parasitic load because you're hungry. You're hungry, hungry, hungry. You get what I'm saying? So, whether parasite cleanse before the fast, during the fast, and after the fast, perfect. Okay, the whole point is just do the parasite cleanse, literally. There's no special condition. You just need to get rid of those critters out of the body. Okay, now if you do a parasite cleanse on a fast, it hits them crazier because it's like they're looking for something to eat, but only parasite T is inside of the body. Only parasite cleanses there available. So they're forced to eat some parasite stuff that's good, which is gonna kill them at a faster rate. Okay. What do you juice with? I use a Nama J2, but now they have the cannoli juicer. The cannoli juicer, basically, it's them mimicking the Nama juicer, and it's basically the same thing. Works just as good, and a lot of people have been loving the cannoli even more than the Nama. So yeah. A matter of fact, you know what? I'm hit up cannoli tomorrow because Nama did send me a link to sign up, so that, to give me like a discount code to give y'all. But they were just asking for a lot of information at the time, and I just was so busy I couldn't be bothered to do all of that stuff. They're like, oh, tax information, all this kind of stuff. I'm like, yo, all of this for a discount code. You know, it's like, yeah, but I'll probably look into it. Hmm. Now, what do you juice with the bitter melon? Or fresh oregano, and we juice the bitter melon with the fresh oregano. Absolutely, Bella. And yeah, and the canola juicer is literally a fraction of the price. It's like 180, 199 for the for the cannoli. Canola is perfect, lovely, does everything probably even better in certain instances. Very good juicer. Okay, the only reason why I have not gotten a canola is because I don't have no space to put it in. It's like, do I really need it? Because I already have this already. But canola is beautiful, right? But you can juice the bitter melon by itself. You don't need to put it with nothing, but you can also put with fresh oregano. Only because also keep in mind that sometimes a lot of your diabetic issue is caused by a parasite that goes to the pancreas to shut down the insulin production. Okay, so juicing, right? So juicing the bitter melon with fresh oregano, powerful stuff. Okay, very powerful stuff. All right. All right, tribe. So guess what? Our session is coming to a close. I don't have enough battery life left on these devices for us to continue or build. I definitely am glad that I came into the space so that we can connect tonight. So I look forward to connect with you tomorrow again. I took like a whole week off and everything because we have a lot of orders and a lot of stuff to do, but I'll be connecting with you more often this week. I know that there's a lot going on right now around, but remember, even when everything around you is shaking, what do? You remain still. Right? Everything is shaking around you, going crazy, remain still. You want to keep within your sphere or your magnetic field calm and relaxed and balanced. Don't internalize what's going on in the outside world, especially when it's outside of your control. Think about it. What's the point of internalizing things that are outside of your control? You're just shattering your own nervous system. Okay? Be still. When everything around you is shaking, chaos, distortion, be still. What did the Bible says? Be still and know that I'm God, right? Which means that because you are the God of your own thoughts, the God of your own mind, the God over you of your own body, the God of your own consciousness, the God of your own emotion. Be still, especially when the things that are outside of your control. Be still. Okay? So big up on yourself. One love. Thank you for joining me tonight. All right. I'll be touching base with you once more again. I definitely wanted to go in on the lymphatic system, but we can do that another day and everything. All right. So take care of yourself, love yourself. Also, I'm gonna announce instead of the Discord, because we're supposed to be doing a fast going into the March 22nd is the official New Year. Okay, so I'm gonna put that announcement in the Discord. You can check my story in the next 10, 15 minutes. The link to the Discord, if you're not already inside of the Discord, is gonna be there. Okay, join the Discord. It's our personal health community where we support each other. We have PDF book section. We have the book library. You can download books, read books, ask your questions. We're there for you. Okay, we're growing throughout this lifetime together, supporting each other in harmony, balance, and wholeness. So big up on yourself, one love, and I'll see y'all again. Get you some rest, stay hydrated, and no more food for the night. Okay, no more food. I know y'all be trying to eat some snacks late night. No more food for the night. Okay? So I'll see y'all tomorrow. So look more. YouTube, everybody within the YouTube spaces, I'll see you next time again. All right? Check